Hello, fashion friends and family. This is Stacy here from Sobromo and Elsa Fitzgerald. And to add to the extending tagline, the Maryland Institute College of Art. I don't often showcase the work that I do here, but I think it's such a great time. So in addition to being the founder of Sobromo and also Elsa Fitzgerald, I am the interim director for creative entrepreneurship at the Maryland Institute College of Art. And so for my international friends, Mike is one of the oldest art schools in the United States. In 2026, it will be celebrating its 200-year anniversary. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to take you behind the scenes. Everyone's left for the day, but we are in the Gateway building, and it's actually a really beautiful office. Here's the office. So we're joined with the Career Development Office and the Entrepreneurship Center, and this is where the art students that are in the program and alumni are able to come and learn about jobs in the industry, both locally and internationally. This is the conference room where we hosted our entrepreneurship studio with Andre. And then if we carry on, it's our beautiful garden. And then carry on to the back, we have different fine arts advisor offices. This is where the peer career advisors tend to work from. And then back here, we have lots of things getting ready for our Upstart Venture competition. I'm just packing up for the day before I head and work on my Johns Hopkins Social Innovation Lab pitch. And here are my cute little garden friends. Since being in this position at the university, I've really been nervous and excited to be able to be support to the future of creatives that are looking to start ventures or just trying to make more money through their practice and ensuring that their values, their internal emotional values align with their financial values around their work. I'm going to move my little lunch bag, but I remember being on this side of the table at the University of Arts London, where I was wanting to set up my own business and really seeking support into figuring out how to do that while I was still in school. So what's coming up? What's coming up in terms of for MICA, we have our Upstart Venture competition. So over $105,000 will be allocated in seed funding to these 8 finalists that are competing in order to launch the businesses. Some of them are very early at the idea stage, and some of them are already in practice as an entity. Well, it's kind of fun for me to kind of blur the lines between the different activities within the work that I do, but they all are sewn together with a common thread, and that common thread is impact through entrepreneurship in the arts. Some of the newer initiatives that have been launched during my time here at MICA are now being accepted at conferences. The one that's coming up is, I always forget how it goes, but it's SAEE. So it's the Society of Arts Entrepreneurship Education, so it's a place to share notes. But the big thing is that we are through MICA and the Radcliffe Center for Creative Entrepreneurship in the same building as Sobromo on the 3rd floor. We're launching a Cenov Lab, so Creative Entrepreneurship and Innovation Lab. So that intention for that space is to be an implementation environment that is kind of tinkering with ideas and bringing them to life beyond the business plan, right? So often in these venture competitions, in these entrepreneurship centers, we're just talking about ideas, we're putting them on paper, we're sharing them with people. But the big thing that I really advocate, at least within my own experience and the experience I've seen for others, is that we really have to get going sooner and then course correct that as we go, and then iterate it and then move it onward. And utilizing whatever resources we have at our disposal, whether that's a network, that's a small seed investment, but we get so nervous with our ideas that they don't ever really take off or take form at all. So the big thing with the Cenov Lab is so that it moves the idea from the shelf and into the world while people are still in university, and hopefully that will in the future extend out to the alum. But I look forward to kind of finding ways to weave in the various elements of the work and share the best practices or mistakes as well. So exciting. We've got some of our marketing materials for Entrepreneurship Center that are going to be ready for our Upstart competition. So this is just things getting ready. So here we have the bamboo garden that is sort of, it's the third floor, but a central point for you to sit and look out. There's another mica building there. This is Mount Royal. I'll show you the exterior. But we do have one of our new initiatives. We have one of our new initiatives happening in this space here. So these are the Radcliffe Studios that we are piloting, and they are intended for different entrepreneurs from our program to cycle through on campus, bringing their ideas into practice. Right, this is where this Radcliffe Studios are for Studio 400. And this is where we will be running our entrepreneurship studio this summer. So it's a pop-up creative studio meant to support early stage ventures. Those are some, again, moving walls. We, as in Micah within the Radcliffe Center for Creative Entrepreneurship, wrapping up a press release that is going to talk about the Cenov Lab, and I'll make sure to give you guys a tour of that within the Wacomico building, newly branded the Baltimore Innovation Center. And on my way out, I'll make sure to film the exterior. I've just come downstairs. That's where our office is, up there. But usually there's art displayed, but it looks like they're transitioning for the next exhibition. Da-da-da! This is the gateway. I'll show you from a distance. But this is Mount Royal. Okay, that's the full view of the building. And there's a few of the other buildings. So something I joke about is that, like, I get paid to hang out at art school. No, I get to reimagine art school for other people as it relates to creative entrepreneurship.